Hey up now then, it's Bobby here from The Real Honest Truth. I hope you're all well, all fit and all dandy. Now then, I just want to thank all the new subscribers. It's wonderful that you'll subscribe. And if you haven't, if you would please, it means a lot to me. I'd like to start off on a serious note. A very serious note indeedy. Indeedy. Yes, I don't want nobody at all laughing at Danny's haircut in this. It's extreme, but it's Danny. Bloody hell, Danny, what you done to your hair? Wow, that's short. Who's cut that? I think they've used garden clippers for that one. Anyway, I think Danny's ego's getting the better of him. He's upset, as always, and he's thinking that he should be on an higher plane. He should be up there with the likes of Brad Pitt and Gordon Ramsay, because he mentions both of them in this. So let's have a see what Danny's thinking.
Yeah, right, that is worked. Any time you bring money into the house, right, that is not from any illegal means, totally legal, it's called wages.
Yeah, we know that, Danny.
Doesn't matter what you're doing. You know actors?
Actors, right.
Yeah? They have never worked a day in their life.
Why aren't there? It's hard work, is that acting, eh? Have you never watched the making of?
Actors basically do what I do every day.
No, they don't. They've got talent.
That's what an actor does.
No. And you'd never get up telly with that haircut.
But he gets paid a hell of a lot fucking more money for it.
Yes, because they've got value for money. People, that actor will bring money in, revenue.
TV personalities.
Right.
Game shows.
Right.
They do exactly what I'm doing.
Well, I can't see you presenting this morning anytime soon. Maybe loose women, but not this morning. It's that haircuts that's doing it, Danny.
But they get paid a lot more fucking money for it. But you don't call them bums, do you?
Well, I don't like loose women, but I don't call them bums, no.
You wouldn't go to Brad Pitt and say you're a bum, would you?
Brad Pitt? Brad Pitt?
Of course you wouldn't.
Anyway, Brad Pitt's got a nice haircut.
Because you'd sound like a fucking idiot, wouldn't you?
Mm-hmm. You've got a point.
Because he's never worked in a factory. He's never drove a van. He's never loaded wood.
Now, let me stop you there, Danny, because I happen to have Google up. And it says about Brad Pitt. Before he was famous, Brad Pitt had a series of odd jobs and minor acting roles to support himself while pursuing his acting career. He worked as a chauffeur, including driving strippers in limos, and as a furniture mover. He also donned a chicken costume for the restaurant chain El Pollo Loco. There you go. So he did do a day's work.
He's a Hollywood actor.
Yeah, but Danny, before he had to get out and graft.
He sells himself. He sells himself.
He sells his ability.
But he's a bum.
He's not a bum.
No, you wouldn't say that to him, would you? Of course you wouldn't. Because there's so many fucking idiot people on this app.
Listen, Danny, I'd be listening to you if you had something to offer. These people you mention have got talent, and they're selling that talent. What talent have you got, and what have you got to offer? A daft haircut?
It's unreal. No matter how I earn money, as long as it's legal, I am working.
Well, that's fair dues, Danny. That's fair dues. Hey, dear. Brad Pitt. Anyway, he goes on to mention Gordon Ramsay. He does. Danny G, man of substance, so he tells us. He can't understand why he doesn't get the clicks and views when the likes of Gordon Ramsay and others, yes, he mentioned Gordon Ramsay, get millions of views. He should be up there with them. Yeah, he should be up there with them, according to Danny. Why should Gordon Ramsay get all the deals? Why should he get all the clicks and the likes? Well, Danny's explained it.
Exactly. Opinionated. Exactly. Totally. To the point where nothing I release gets any traction when it should. Because I'm telling you now, right, I consider myself not the most intelligent, but quite an intelligent man.
Fair comment. That's confidence for you, Danny.
You all know I am, right?
Well, your opinion.
My content, whenever I talk, it is pure truth.
Pure truth.
It has substance. If I teach you to train, it's something people should know. It has substance.
Right. He's telling us all his content has got substance.
If I'm teaching you to play golf, it has substance. If I'm making you laugh, it has substance because it's cheering you up. If I'm singing and having a laugh with you on camera, it has substance. If I'm talking about space, history, it has substance.
So he's telling us he's a man of substance.
Everything I do as substance. And then I'm watching channels out here that are talking about a similar subject to me, any one subject that I've done in the past.
Right.
And I'm watching their channel, right? I'm watching their video. And compared to me, it is boring. Everything I do has an excitement value about it. The way I explain stuff, the way, you know it is, the way I describe things, right? Is a very excitable way about it, right? It keeps you wanting to watch.
Right. This is your opinion, Danny.
I'm watching people who are literally as exciting as a piece of blue tack. Yeah, I'm not even joking. And these are getting 1 million views. 1 million. 1 million.
1 million.
I should be far surpassed where I am.
So, it reckons it should be getting more than 1 million views.
Far surpassed
Far surpassed.
with my views. Far surpassed with the people who come to my channel. I'm held back. I'm literally held back.
Why are you held back, Danny? Tell us why you're held back.
People are not even getting notifications when I go live. They're not even getting notifications when I release videos.
Maybe that's something that YouTube thinks about you. Not what anybody else. Maybe they're thinking, this guy, we don't need to push him. Algorithms, Danny. Algorithms.
And to be honest with you, thank you, brother. And to be honest with you, I'm going to be honest with you right now. Trust me on this.
No, we won't trust you, Danny.
This is not me being paranoid.
Isn't it not? It's one of your key traits.
People see it every live, man. The other day, I was cleaning my golf clubs and explaining what you need as a set to start playing golf. I was cut off twice during that live.
What you need is a set of golf clubs when you're cleaning them. Well, to clean them, you need something there. Probably golf clubs.
Then I was doing a cooking live.
A cooking? Oh, the Viking meatballs. Remember them?
I was cooking mashed potato, leeks, peas, right? Yeah, literally, that's what I was doing. And cooking pork chops. No violence whatsoever in there. I was cut off 3 times, man.
Wonder why. I wonder why, Danny.
Go and look at the lives. 5 times I was cut off. For cleaning golf clubs and cooking.
I've never seen a YouTube creator get upset like this over cleaning golf clubs and cooking.
So does that mean Gordon Ramsay's not allowed to do this shit no more?
Well, I think his standard of cooking is a bit better than yours.
No chef is allowed on YouTube.
Well, you're not a chef. And how you can compare yourself with Gordon Ramsay is, I don't know. He had 3 Michelin stars in a row. Danny, you're well known for your Viking meatballs, probably out of a tin.
No golfer is allowed on YouTube.
Well, you know, yes, golfer. That's the key word, golfer.
No, it's literally against me. It's against me.
YouTube thinks you're useless.
For what reason? What have I done?
Nothing, that's why. You're doing nothing. You're boring. You're not bringing quality contents. Last week, or should I say the other day, you had us watching Happy Gilmore 2, along with you. Nobody could see the picture, and apparently you didn't watch it, did you really? Let's be honest. You just got involved with the chat again.
The only thing I can think, yeah, a lot of people can say whatever they want, but the only thing I can think is I am damaging to the establishment in some reason.
Damaging to the establishment for some reason. Well, you're damaging my bloody lugs, Danny. What do you think about that? He thinks he should be up there with the hierarchy of YouTube. The big names, the stars. He should have his own star on Hollywood Boulevard. He doesn't think highly of himself, doesn't he? And he can't understand why he doesn't get any clicks and views in the millions. You've got to have something to offer, Danny. You've got to have something to offer. And the talents you're showing us, alleged talents, are very trivial. They're very limited. They're like little segments of things that just go wrong. Then there's no proper talent there, you know, but you talk as though you've got it. So what you're doing, Danny, is you're talking a good fight, a really good fight. You're saying how brilliant you are, how excellent you are at everything, and you're very quick at working, learning. Like that, you say, like that. Which is amazing. But then you try and prove yourself right. And it all falls apart, doesn't it? The golf is a good example. Your fighting skills. It's all sound effects and silly shields, silly, knives and, silly stories that are just too outrageous to be true. That's you, Danny. That's what you're doing. You're exaggerating life. And you've not made anything of it. You've not done anything. You haven't got a story to tell, Danny, and that's your problem. That's your problem. If you had a story to tell, we'd all listen. And if you told the proper story, everything would be good. But you don't. So you contradict yourself every time. And you're caught out in lies. It's sad, Danny. It's sad. But you keep entertaining us because we're entertained by you. We love a bit of Danny G, don't we? Entertaining. That's why people watch the clip channels, because Danny G's entertaining. He's funny, but he's pathetic and stupid at the same time. Anyway, I've given him a bit of a lecture there, haven't I? Haven't I? Hey, dear Bobby. Not too many folks. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Godspeed. God bless. I love you all to bits. Stay safe, stay strong, especially in this climate, because they're taking everything away from us, aren't they? But we'll survive. As I say, love you all to bits. Godspeed, and I'll see you soon for another. Bye now.